Welcome back. Now to the latest in our Finding Common Ground series, spotlighting lawmakers working across the aisle on a specific issue or a piece of legislation. Today, we have a bipartisan pair of lawmakers working to help small businesses embrace and utilize the power of AI. The legislation would require the Small Business Administration to develop resources on its online platform to help small business owners become more literate about AI. Joining me now are the two lawmakers who introduced that legislation, Democratic Congresswoman Hillary Scholten of Michigan and Republican Congressman Troy Downing of Montana. Thank you guys both for being here. I appreciate it. It's always good to get people from both sides of the aisle talking about an issue that they're working on together. Congresswoman, talk to me about this legislation, the AI WISE Act. Why is it so important, and how do you think it's going to help small businesses?
The AI revolution is not just coming, it is here. Almost 50% of small businesses report that they use AI in some form or another. Compare that to the fact that a recent Deloitte study analyzed that close to 80% of CEOs in this country believe that AI will shape the future of business. But 2/3 say we're not ready. So think about that. The vast majority agree this is going to shape the future of how we do business, but also the vast majority saying we're not ready for it. And that's because, if you delay in adopting these AI tools, you get left behind, right? Your business gets left behind. But also, if you take advantage in the wrong way, you open yourself up to all kinds of risk and liability. So we need the SBA to be doing its job, providing the critical tools that small businesses need to educate themselves on how to use AI wisely.
Right, and there's another component to this, right, Congressman? Because a small business, if I'm not mistaken, employs more people than any other industry.
Absolutely,
in the country.
Especially in my state. Absolutely.
But there's also a worry, right, that AI is going to take some of these small business jobs as well, right? So the Congressman talks about how you've got to be able to adapt in an AI world, but then how also do you kind of combat this idea that it's going to take jobs away as well?
Well, we've seen this many times in humanity. I mean, you see some new technology you think is going to, destroy one industry, but there's always something else that comes out of it. And, AI, for me, it's so exciting, the opportunity that you have there. And it's also so scary at the same time in how you navigate this, because you see a lot of, fraudsters and bad actors who are adopting and using this a lot more quickly than you see businesses and small businesses. And they need to be able to keep up and understand this. And so having educational tools out there for them through the SBA, I think, is incredibly important, so that they have the resources to figure out how to use it and what it's going to do. But to your question on whether this displaces workers, I think it shifts workers. I mean, and at the end of the day, as you start to see these tools develop and get stronger and faster, there's always going to be the question on where's the humanity? Where are the poets and the philosophers? Where's the human part of this as you're solving problems for businesses and still need that human part to, maintain our humanity as we create these opportunities for small businesses.
It's interesting you talk about adapting, right? Because I think small business, you think mom and pop, right? I remember my father-in-law ran a law firm and never had email, right? Because that's how they were accustomed to it. He only retired about 4 or 5 years ago. So it's part of that as well, right? Like teaching these small business owners who have done things a certain way for a long time how to adapt as this turns.
And that's exactly right, because as we say, it's coming whether we like it or not. In fact, it's already here. And so, we don't view it as taking jobs away, but rather teaching people how to keep these jobs just in a new and more tech-friendly format. So many people are already using the tools of AI. They might just not realize it or know how to use them properly. So what this bill is going to do is help the platform of the Small Business Administration be able to help small business owners to use this wisely, appropriately, and safeguard themselves and their clients.
And one of the things, obviously, this is one tool of requirements of a huge toolbox for dealing with this. But I'm a former regulator, securities and insurance regulator, and trying to understand how AI affected insurance rating, how it affected these large industries was always an interesting issue, because as soon as you get prescriptive, as soon as you put something down on paper, it becomes irrelevant because it's just evolving so quickly. So how to be concepts based, and I think a big part of this education and these tools is to think about concepts on how this can be used, how this can make your business more efficient, how you can answer questions more quickly. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with this, but again, one of the problems with the evolutionary cycle of this is we're getting to the point now where AI can write AI. It's going to evolve faster than we can keep up. So how do you keep that concept-based education so that you're thinking correctly about this without putting something prescriptive that is irrelevant as soon as you put it on paper?
But to that end, does Congress need to do more to regulate AI?
Absolutely. And, I think that this is not the end point of what we're hoping to do. And several other committees are hoping to weigh in here. First and foremost, we need a foundational data privacy bill. It's been in the works for quite some time. But absent, that, we're not going to wait and, prevent small business owners from having the tools that they need to protect themselves. So absolutely, Congress needs to do more. We're planning to do more on the Small Business Committee. There was a tandem bill that was already introduced alongside that, passed out of committee bipartisan, the AI for Main Street Act. Right. On a committee that I'm the ranking member on as well, we're going to have a hearing in the new year on digital currency, which is another emerging technology, emerging platform that so many entrepreneurs and small businesses are using.
But one of the problems that we need to be cognizant of is if, you need to have sideboards. There need to be sideboards, and we need to decide where those sideboards are. But they can't be so restrictive that you start forcing innovation elsewhere, because we'll lose that race if we're too restrictive on that. Because we need to make sure we're encouraging innovation here, but really asking the hard questions of, how do we need to get the tools out there and the protections out there in industries, for consumers, for businesses. I mean, it's just so widespread. But the reality of it is if we put too many restrictions, we're going to be left in the dust by adversaries. We're not going to be able to keep up.
It's refreshing sitting here at Cover Capitol every day, see a Republican and a Democrat nod while the other's making a point. This is an issue where you guys obviously have common ground. Are there more issues that we don't realize that Republicans and Democrats have common ground on?
There's so much.
Like affordability. Let's talk about that.
People get stuck on, when you put on the jersey, you're on social media, and everybody gets upset about what divides us. And nobody gets excited about what connects us. And we find these things. And so, there's bills that I've brought where I have Democrat co-sponsors that really we have very little in common, but we found some consensus where we both are passionate about it, and we get that through. And I've got examples of that in the Financial Services Committee, where we got it through unanimously and got it through unanimous consent off the House floor. So that happens. It's just not exciting to people who are looking for things that anger them in headlines and on social media.
But, I mean, that is an issue for you, though, right? Because sometimes the base of your party, they can get upset if they see you working with a Republican, right? How do you message that to show them that ultimately it's good for the country?
I think it's good for our districts. It's good for our country. Back home in West Michigan, people want to see me working in their best interest, Republican or Democrat. It doesn't matter. I'm the first Democrat in a century to hold this important seat. I serve in the legacy of Gerald Ford, and bringing that civility back to the work that we do is essential. But you're right. It doesn't always sell headlines. I remember when I passed my first bipartisan bill out of the House, and I walked down with my Republican colleague, walked down the steps, and the cameras were flanked around a very controversial member of Congress who's no longer with us in the House, and we thought, this is what the American people see and what they think Congress is. But what we just did was to transform the way, it was a small business bill, the way small businesses can access capital. And that type of work happens every single day. If people are there to look for it and see it, and we're going to keep delivering on those things because it matters now more than ever.
Okay, we're going to have to leave it there. I appreciate you guys both being here. Let's see more examples of this as we go forward.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
All right.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.